I'm going to go on a little bit of a tirade now, and that's about YouTube. So I did a stooge test. I did a stooge test on YouTube with the stream on Tuesday. Well, not the stream, it was a pre-recorded episode, but I did a stooge test on YouTube. And that stooge test was, I featured a short, maybe 15-second clip of some WWE match, and I gave my commentary on it. So completely fair use. And sure enough, Content ID automatically flagged it. I didn't get a strike, but now WWE is taking money from that video that they're not entitled to. And there's an option to challenge it, and I could win because it is fair use, but I don't want to hassle with that when I'm not even monetizing these videos right now because I have no audience yet.
But you know what's hilarious?
Yeah.
Monday on Raw, they were featuring YouTube people who do the simulcast and comment.
I saw that. It's because the Content ID is a bunch of bullshit. And I actually did. I'll tell you all the story. I had a stream. I think it was WrestleMania. I forget what year it was. But we had some pretty damn good traffic on it. And there was there's like 130 people watching, which grand scheme of YouTube, it's not much, but it's still pretty cool. We had over 100 people watching us. And out of nowhere, I went off the air live. And WWE, all they did was they did a scan. Their intellectual property people did a scan of YouTube after WrestleMania and just did a keyword search essentially and just blanket took everything down. And I was pissed. And I reached out. I'm sure it's not the same person, but I reached out to, what was her name? It was their head lawyer. It was, I think her name was Lauren Deans Midland. She was their head of, like, one of their head attorneys over there. And she referred me to the person that oversees IP. And I forget the dude's name, but I sent a very pissed off email. And within a day, the strike was removed from my YouTube channel. And the channel was partnered with a multi-channel network at the time who was completely shitty and worthless. They were taking cuts of my AdSense revenue, but they were absolutely shit. I had to deal with WWE myself, but the damage was already done. The stream lost all of its momentum, which that's really the purpose of these bullshit Content ID claims. Half of them, I'm sure you know.
They did that to me too.
What?
They did that to me on eBay.
And what it does is, my theory is they know it's not going to stand up. They just do it because, yeah, it'll get overturned. But in the meantime, all the momentum is dead as a result of that. And this Content ID bullshit I can see now it's gotten no better than it was 6-7 years ago when I was doing this shit last. And it pisses me off. And I am going to continue doing what I'm doing. And you want to do your little Content ID bullshit on me, that's fine. But if I get any copyright strikes, I'm going to vigorously fight them. And regardless of my audience size, it's bullshit.
When I get up there, I'm going to show you the email that they sent me after I tore them a new asshole, and they apologized, and I got my eBay strikes removed, and I was able to relist everything. But I lost all the watchers and viewers and everything.
You
but
start over.
When I sent them a copy of the receipt of me buying it directly from WWE shop,
were they trying to say it was counterfeit? That you were hawking counterfeit merchandise? Yeah. What was it?
Yeah, and I spent $800.
Was it the SIN card shirt?
No, that's legit, and they've never had a problem with that. I spent $800 on WWE clearance stuff, from the chalk line jackets to shirts, and they were trying to say it was counterfeit, and I scanned a copy of my $800 receipt and sent it to them, and I said, "Tell me what's counterfeit. you need to remove the strikes within 48 hours or my lawyer will be contacting you. And they emailed me back so apologetic. Oh, we're so sorry. We didn't realize. And go ahead and relist it. You're fine. We won't be coming after you again.
They do this shit because they know there's going to be no recourse on them. And fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube for allowing this shit. This shoot now, ask questions later. They don't care about all the creators they're boning. And unless you're in the top 1% of creators on this platform, there's nobody you can reach out to for support in an emergency unless your name is Mr. Beast. I don't want to say PewDiePie. PewDiePie's been kind of on the outs with them for a while. But unless your name is Mr. Beast or Casey Neistat or what?
PewDiePie is semi-retired now,
he's
too.
not.
He's got a kid.
He's got a kid, but he's still on there regularly. He just doesn't have it. He's just a regular YouTube partner now. They're not doing any business with him after all the, what was it? Did he do some anti-Semitic stuff a few years back?
I think they're reading way too much into it. I think he was just trying to be funny.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think he's anti-Semitic.
No, I don't think so either. And I'm not going to get into it. But my point is that.
But the thing is with Mr. Beast is, I don't even think Mr. Beast has that kind of power now because of all the partnerships with like Amazon and stuff.
Mr. Beast is power. Oh, YouTube does not want to lose Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is one of those guys that could get
he's in some deep trouble right now too, apparently.
No, allegedly, of course. But up until this point, like just remove the current stuff. I mean, he could get a meeting with the CEO of YouTube if he wanted to. And I'm sure he has because they're in the top they're in the top 1%. But the mid-tier people, so let's say up to 1 million subscribers, they get fuck all of nothing. Oh, sorry, we gave you a copyright strike, or sorry, we content ID'd you. Oh, by the way, that couple of grand that you could have made, it's gone. Better luck next time. Meanwhile, it's complete fair use. And this is why particularly wrestling content creators don't even bother showing clips of WWE footage, even though it's completely fair use. They don't try because it's not worth the bullshit and the risk of having your revenue
at that point, because Tony Khan goes after everybody too.
Yeah, no, it was, and that's why I'm putting most of the blame on YouTube and a smaller amount of blame on WWE and AEW. No, I know that what's her name? The girl referee has a fake name that she uses to go and do. She scans the internet and just gives copyright strikes. I know all about that, and so yeah, they're to blame to I would say AEW probably has more to blame than even WWE does because WWE relies mostly on algorithms. I don't think they have many bodies physically looking at this shit, but AEW does, and they're literally I would not put it past her if she were just, even though she knows it's just a commentary, doesn't like what they have to say and striking it down. But that's just a theory. And an opinion, it may not be true. So I'm not trying to cast any aspersions on anyone. But
an SAT word from Noah tonight.
But YouTube is a very odd place. It's a very odd place these days. And I'll be honest, I don't know how, if ever, this channel is going to take off. I look at all the analytics and the top 50. I don't really look at international stuff, international charts, because they get really odd with like the T-Series, the music in India and all that BS. I just look at the United States analytics. And if you look at the top 50 creators consistently in the United States of America, it's all cartoons for children. It's all like family YouTube channels where it's predominantly small kids that are featured. So I'll name off some of these channels here. Number 1, Toys and Colors, kids channel. Number 2, Mr. Beast. What a surprise. Number 3, Learn and Play, which is another cartoon channel. Then there's another one called Zach D Films. And that's all YouTube shorts. That's another thing. There's nobody does long form videos anymore. It's all shorts. And the wild part about it is the revenue on shorts is next to nothing. So you have to really have an audience to make any money off YouTube shorts. Learn crafts with kids. What else? The Stokes twins. I'll let you use your imagination on that one. Oh, Beyonce, she was number 14 on the charts. WWE was sitting at number 18 with 152 million views in 1 week, which is wild. Let's compare that to Mr. Beast. How many views did he do? He did 477 million views in 1 week.
Yeah, it's crazy. Whenever he releases a new video, within an hour, he already has like 1 million views.
I'm telling you guys, the fix is in. And it's set up to only promote certain types of creators. And even though there could be new and upcoming talent that people want to see, nobody knows about it. Tags don't mean anything on YouTube anymore. Tags don't do shit. You can put a few hashtags which make a difference, but it's all AI now. All the AI and the content ID bullshit, it makes me wonder why I even want to do this. So the best thing I can do is not even really think about the fact that right now we're streaming. We got 7 people watching right now live.
Nice.
7 people. And I appreciate that. I appreciate all 7 of you. Thank you for tuning in, sticking with us. And you're why I continue to do this. But the YouTube...
6 of them are here to see me, so...
The YouTube platform is not... I'm not feeling the love, and it's not promising. I do have an idea that is going... And I think I told you the idea, so please don't say anything, because it's really something that nobody's ever done before. And I'm going to start doing it separately from this channel, and I may link the two together at some point, but I have a feeling that this idea could do something. Either do something big or get me banned. There's not going to be an in-between on this, I promise you. And that's to come. That is in the late planning stages, so big things to come.